When I took over the vineyard, I thought the bulk of the difficulty was going to make the wine. I was sorely wrong. My childhood memories did not serve me well. You will see. Here we are at the top of the vineyard. First time. You can see that I didn't clean up those white things, all of these white things yet. There's 10 rows. I said it was going to take me a couple of days, and I haven't had those days. Here you can see where I mowed. So what I do, and you can see, I guess, some dead grass here, but it's essentially the same grass as this originally. So I go up and down. You can see some grass in between the rows still. It's not all cleaned up. I will do that throughout the summer. So many things to do, just like I said this morning. Now the activity is really to put to guide the vines in between the two wires. Well, as I got back in the car, this is the first time I come up there. I come up here with the car, and I started to get very, very afraid of tumbling down all by myself. And here's Bruno, called Bruno, who's gonna help me back up this big conundrum I have here. Hello, merci beaucoup. He's a cyclist. I was shaking. I called him up. I said, please come help me turn this car around. Yeah, it's pretty narrow, and I'm doing here is the vines need to be guided. So at the beginning of the year, we laid them down on the first wire. And now, as you can see, there's starting to be a lot of vegetation. And so we guide the vines, the growing vines, through these two wires here, and then we clip them so they stay together. But I'm gonna clip a grape. They're beautiful grapes. Let me see. This will have, let's pick a beautiful grape. Oh, it pains me. Here we go. This is the grape right now in mid-May. They're absolutely beautiful, and I have to say, the vines are absolutely loaded. It's very gratifying to see. And you see, yeah, I'm going for vitiforestry and changing, maybe with the intention maybe of changing the rules perhaps, at least on this vineyard. But I can understand the use of fertilizer. I mean, it's so good to see grapes like these and the vines full of them. There's something that really warms the heart. I can see why they would use herbicides. Because I gotta tell you, this past week I mowed this. I said there's not gonna be any more heavy machinery to avoid soil compaction. But the amount of work that it took me, I see people around me, they're in a parcel for half an hour, and they're gone. The work is done, and here I am 3-4 days later, pushing my lawnmower and weed whacker, that you will see later on in this episode. But right now, the name of the game is really to clip these vines so that they don't fall to the ground, accumulate mildew. This is the work for now, mid-May. Everybody is doing this. I'm slightly behind again because it took me so long to clear the heavy grass. I have beautiful poppies. Her beautiful ground cover. I'm super happy, but still a lot of work needs to be done. You will see. This is blackberry. We are right now this part of the vineyard is really what I call the bridge, because we have this ledge over here, this little hill, and on that hill everything is wild. And in order to have vitiforestry, we need wildness. It's not just a matter of planting trees. It's really trying to recreate the environment. And so what I call the bridge, the reason why I call it the bridge, we talked already in previous episodes about having wild blackberries. Episode 15. This is wild blackberries. But while it is great, it's really, if I don't control it, it's going to be a very big problem for harvest. And I mean, no harvester wants to go up and down in thorns. Auguste Chapuis.
Ah ouais, mais je suis content, Pierre.
Allez,
Attends, on va où là? Dans le camion?
Ouais, mais,
bah, on mettra un coin, après tu te sauves et on poussera.
ok.
Je sais pas si je peux porter tout.
Ah ben on va. 1, 2, 3, allez.
Oh, il est là.
Bon?
Mais bon, je tourne.
Ah,
D'accord. Doucement, là. Je suis là. Ah, pour me lever, ça va être chaud. Ah, il y est. Là-bas, Pierre, là-bas. Là. Là.
un, deux.
Il est droit. Ah non, mes pieds. Oh putain, il rentre en plus. Oh, foiré. Oh, en plus, ça c'était léger, ça c'est celui-là qui va être lourd.
As you can see, we have actually really most beautiful grapes. It's gorgeous and it's loaded this year. It's absolutely loaded. The weather has been very permitting. Look at all this on one vine. It really is at this moment quite exceptional. There's no disease. There's beautiful chlorophyll, and the chlorophyll, if you remember last week, it was still some yellow, but the sun has been beating down, and it's just been the most auspicious weather one can get. But as you know, it's all this process is very time consuming. It really is. It needs to be done by hand. Now, I do it sort of loosely to be, if these two wires don't come apart, I weave the vine around the wire and let it go up. It's time to bake the donuts. It takes me about a whole day to spray the whole vineyard. Now, at first it was 2, and now it's 1. I make it a point. This is what I meant as the multivitamin for the vines. It's absolutely harmless. I make it a point of spraying in t-shirt because it's again harmless, and so therefore no worries. Whereas everybody here is in an enclosed tractor with respirators and chemical suits. At this moment, I heard that they think I'm a little bit nuts of spraying like this, but again, this is a completely different direction. I believe it is a direction that is worthwhile for the next 50 to 100 years. Eventually, there will no need for it at all. But the grapes, the vines are absolutely loaded. The grapes are beautiful, very abundant, and I couldn't be any happier. At this moment, well, it's been a hell of a week. One for the books. Yeah, everything takes a long time, but at the same time, it's absolutely beautiful. The vineyard itself is really beautiful. This product I use seems to be really exceptional. Hopefully they keep it that way. And I'll have to clean up the wine press, put it up, then we'll have the vats. We need to be prepared, but essentially at this moment I need to freshen up for my significant other, and with that I'll leave you in vine we trust.